What's going on, guys? Faco here, and today we're checking out all the new DLC content that was added in on December 13th. So obviously, you know, this is all for free. We didn't have to pay for any of this stuff, so let's just check it out. And wow, there's my alarm clock. Let me just change that right now. Me, I don't know, guys, if you're one of them, but me, I put a lot of alarm clocks, so let me just go ahead and turn this off before it keeps ringing and disrupting this whole entire video. And yes, people, I am one of those guys who sets a million alarm clocks because one alarm clock does not get me up in the morning. Alright. So, obviously, when you go to online, you're going to see the bigger menu right here. So, before, this is all we had. We had personalization, barracks, create a class, find, game, and we had private match. We never had the depot or the store. We didn't have those two options. Now we do. So what is depot? Well, depot is basically like in Black Ops 3. It's like you're going to the supply drops. You're going to get blackjack. So obviously this guy isn't blackjack. His name is Captain Darren. And he's basically the new blackjack. So same deal as before. You got the common supply drops that you can buy with 10 basically crypto keys. In this game they're called I think depot credits. That's what they're called in this game. So you could purchase it in 10 depot credits for a common supply drop, or you could purchase 30 depot credits for a rare supply drop, which gives you cool variants. So they have an armory, so this is all the stuff you can get out of these supply drops. You can get a lot of people are going to get confused. When it says weapons, it doesn't mean you can get actual different weapons that are in the game. That's not true. What it means by this is the only weapons you can get are melee weapons, alright? That is something they did add in, which is kind of interesting. So to get these, you have to buy all this. So see how you have to buy this camo for this certain gun, then you have to get this camo for this gun, and I already have the girl, the female, that they added in, and you have to get the sticker for the emblem here. You got to get the calling card, you got to get the girl body suit, which is like a different camo for the armor, and then you got to get the reticle. If you buy or unlock all this stuff in a supply drop, you're going to be able to get this melee weapon. And basically it works like in any other Call of Duty. It's a melee weapon. You press down on your D-pad, I believe, and you take out a melee weapon. Or if you don't want to run around with a weapon, you can always equip it on your class, because they've added something in create a class now all the way down here that's melee. So right now I don't have any melee weapons because I haven't been opening supply drops up. But as you can see, to buy the broken bottle, it's pretty expensive. It's 3,600 scrap parts. So I'm probably not going to end up doing that. I'm more interested in the Scorpion. I already have one collected out of 7, so I need another 6 to go to unlock this. So as you can see, same with the shovel, I need another 6 to go. And I've already seen gameplay of these. They're pretty cool, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, we never had this in the original Call of Duty, but, you know, it's nothing too major. I mean, it does not affect the game at all. Like, a guy running around with a knife is basically him running around with a gun and then knifing you, because the knife speed is pretty slow, you know. It acts as the same as if you're just going up to someone when you have a gun and you just knife him. It's the same exact speed. There's no advantage using this knifing method. It's just there for show. And the cool thing about this is if you equipped, let's say, a hammer, if you equip the hammer and then you knife someone with the hammer, you will actually see when you're knifing the guy. Let's say you have a gun out. If you knife the guy, you're going to actually see the hammer instead of a regular knife. Well, that's pretty cool. I like how they did that. Same with this knife, same with the shovel, same with the pickaxe, the sword. This is pretty cool. This is the coolest little, like, dagger or, like, sword. I think I remember seeing a weapon that looks similar to this. It was back a while ago when I liked collecting all these little knives and swords. I wanted to get this one off Amazon, but it was like a whole blacked out one, and it was so nice. But it was pretty cool. So yeah, this is all the melee weapons they added in, so it's pretty interesting. My only hope is, like, I'm praying that they do not add in new weapons, because if they do, then that's gonna be shitty. But like, what I like that they did in COD 4 is not only can you get these through supply drops, but you can get them through points as well. So obviously it's not paid to win. Sure, you got to get your scraps up, and you get your scrap metal there, basically salvage from Infinite Warfare. They added that into COD 4. You could get it a lot faster as you're opening up supply drops, but you could still earn it in game, I believe. I'm not really sure how though, but I'm pretty sure you're able to earn it in game. So I like how you could just go ahead and buy all the stuff. You don't have to struggle spending hundreds of dollars on supply drops and hoping and getting your luck up to get these things. So it's pretty good. The other things they added in were camo reticles, or gun reticles. So we never had reticles in COD 4 before. We only had the standard red dot sight for every single gun. Now they made it like every other Call of Duty. So got the assault rifles here. You see, you got the pause button, the takedown, the crossed, the the weaved, the rock on, which is pretty cool. The gem, I like the gem a lot. They got the orbital, which is pretty interesting. They got alien, which is a little UFO. Star, you know, arrows, Joker, that's pretty cool. And they got a whole bunch of other ones. This is only for assault rifles, so they got other ones. So let's say you go to SMGs right over here. Let me just equip the red dot. See, they're gonna have different ones. They have a little heart, which is pretty cute. They have this symbol, that symbol, that. Like, they have lots of them. You know, it's pretty crazy. Me, I've never really been a fan of reticles. You know, they are pretty cool, but like me, I concentrate a lot more with just a little red dot sight. It's easier to see the enemies. And the cool thing is, they have this new option. Now, this is called a weapon kit. This is something you could buy or you could earn in supply drops. So what it is, it's not a new weapon. It's nothing that's going to change the gameplay. It's nothing that's going to give you an advantage in the game. This is just simply changing the way your gun looks. So if I go on it, boom, whiteout. And let me take out that terrible camo. There we go. So whiteout is basically a little camo that you could put on assault rifles or, my bad, SMGs. And it's a pretty decent, sleek camo, man. Like, if I have to admit, this is very nice. I really enjoy using this camo. I've used it at my friend's house because he had the opportunity to get this thing recently because he was opening a lot of supply drops. So he got this, and I really like it. I'm not gonna lie, I really like these variants of the guns. And if we go to, let's say, the Barrett. Guys, this is pretty freaking cool. So they have two this time. They have the Pride, which is basically an interesting version. It just gives it this cool blue metallic steel color, and it's got like these little skulls on it. But if you go to the other one, it's called Assassin. Check out how the new Barrett looks. So you ready for this? Boom. Look at that. That is the new Barrett 50 cal. And obviously, this does not affect the gameplay. This does not affect the performance of the weapon. This is just looks. This only affects the looks of the gun. Like, look at that. It goes from this to that. Look how sick that is. That is so cool. That is very awesome. And let's take a look at the M40A3. So you got this version of the M40A3, which is like a little stars and stripes here. And then you got, boom. That doesn't even look like the M40A3. Like, this looks like a completely new sniper rifle, but it's just the M40A3 with a skin texture pack on it, basically. Like, look at that. It goes from this to that. And this is called the Assassin weapon kit. I really, really want to just buy the Assassin weapon kit to get this skin. Because look how cool that is. Regular M3, upgraded M40A3. Like, look at that. That is so cool, man. And they have that for pistols too. Obviously, I have the Commander Deagle, so I don't really use anything else. But let's say we go to the regular Deagle. You got the camos. So I got this. Originally, I thought this was dark matter. Like, it does kind of look a bit like dark matter, like a stiff dark matter that doesn't, like, move. So when I got this camo, I'm like, what the heck? Is this dark matter? Did I just get my dark matter back from Black Ops 3? But no, this is just regular shapes, as you can see. They're just like little diamond shapes that are on the gun. And they decided to make it purple, which is pretty cool. They have some pretty neat camos. Like, these camos are pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Like, pretty cool camos. And then you could go over here for the kits, and then you could have your option of this. This one is pretty cool. This is called Competition. So basically, Competition is basically trying to be like the Commander Deagle, because as you see, it's got gold and it's got the black on it. And this is actually a pretty nice design too. It's very nice. And then you got the Gunslinger. Now look how sick the Gunslinger looks. This is so cool. It's like a Western style Desert Eagle, which is so awesome. So it's pretty cool. So that is on the regular one. You can't do it to the Commander Deagle, unfortunately. That would have been so cool if you were able to do it on Commander Deagle. But, you know, Commander Deagle is just, it's his own thing. You know, he's doing his own thing. He doesn't like screwing with anyone or any of that shit. So, moving on to here, this weapon kit. You see, it's the whiteout. All the SMGs have the whiteout camo. All the assault rifles have their unique secondary kit. As you can see, this one is war torn, so you can see how it looks all new right here, and then you go here and then it's all like patched up. There's a crack on the grip of the barrel where you're holding the M16. You see, it's like all taped up. It's all like battle damaged. Like, it's so cool. And this is like, you know, this gun has been through hell and like beating the shit out of so many people because of all this bandage on it. Like, it's actually pretty sick how they added tiny little stuff like this into the game. Over here, let's check out this one's body kit. Look at that one. This one has Battle Torn as well. The assault rifles have Battle Torn, which is pretty sick. The AK-47. Let me show you the AK-47. The AK-47 is actually pretty sick. Let's say you want to go to the kit. Look at that. You can see the entire insides of the AK-47. See how it just removes the whole top shell right there? That is so cool. Like, you can see the spring and like the gears and how the gun works. Like, that is so awesome. That is actually the coolest thing ever. Like, you can see all the gears and how the gun like performs and stuff. Like, it's so cool. So the AK-47 is by far the coolest one of that variant, because it just offers that like exposed barrel where you can see it. Like, that's sick. That is, in my opinion, it's awesome. And look at these new camos for the assault rifles. Like, look at this. It's called Widowmaker. Like, look at these camos. These are so cool. Like, these are the coolest camos I've ever seen, by far. This one is one of my favorite, and this one. These ones are so damn nice. So this is part of the Widowmaker collection. Both these are Widowmaker collections. So I'd really love to get both these, because that'd be gorgeous. But yeah, that's everything they added in terms of variants and weapons, like shovels and melee weapons. That's all they've added in terms of camos and everything you could get through supply drops. So now the only thing left to show you guys is basically the maps. So all the maps they added in, as you can see, they added in Pipeline, they added in Showdown, which is one of the craziest fun maps. So many people hit quad feeds here, going through the middle and just trying to get those guys. Like, it was so fun. Miss those days. Too bad you can't get quad feeds in this game. Like, that's something they should fix. I don't know why the Raven decided not to add that in, where you could get multiple kills with one bullet, which is pretty interesting. Like, I've gotten multiple kills with one bullet in the remastered, but it was only 2 people. It wasn't 3 or 4, which is kind of interesting. I'm surprised to know why they did that. So, you know, anyways, hopefully in like a couple of weeks or months they'll end up fixing that. So hopefully, fingers crossed. So here's another one, Strike. This is one of my favorites too. Very crazy gameplay. Like, if you know how to play this map, you can kill people on this map. They added wet work, which if you're not a fan of wet work, you're not gonna like this map. Like, it's a love-hate relationship right here. You either hate this map or you love this map. That's just it. Like, it's just like Nuketown. You either hate it or love it. There's no in the middle, because this map, to a lot of people, it will piss them off. To some people, they will just absolutely love kicking ass on this map. And then, last but not least, this was only given to us on the PC of the original COD 4. I never played this map. I saw videos of this map, but I never got to actually experience this map for myself. And it's called Winter Crash. Basically, it's the Christmas version of the map Crash. And the first time I played on this, I'm like, this is so sick. I knew Winter Crash existed because I played the original Call of Duty 4. Like, I knew this was on the PC only. Me, I had a PS3 at the time. I didn't have the PC version, but I knew this map existed, and I always wanted to play on it. And now that Raven has given us the opportunity to play on Winter Crash, is so cool. Oh yeah, and that does remind me, guys. They've added 2 secret little camos. Look how cool this is. It's called Gift Wrap and Ugly Sweater. These are so cool. And the thing is with these, you could only get them from playing on Winter Crash. As you can see, win 50 matches on Winter Crash to unlock this camo for ARs. Win 10 matches on Crash to unlock this camo for ARs. See? So you can only get these 2 camos on Winter Crash. You have to just win maps on Winter Crash. So that's how you get that. So it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I really like them. Let me see if I could go into a private match and show you guys what they look like. Yeah, here we go. So here is Gift Wrap. See, it's basically a Christmas present, how you wrap it in wrapping paper. So it's pretty cool. And then you have the Ugly Sweater. This is something that you would wear at a party, and it's just an ugly Christmas sweater. Everyone's been there in their life wearing one of those ugly Christmas sweaters. So it's pretty cool. I unlocked them recently on the snipers only, not on any other gun, but it's pretty cool. Obviously you got these camos, your Regal, Neon Tiger, and then you got the ugly sweaters, which is pretty sick. But yeah, guys, that is it for in terms of everything they added into as DLC 1. Maybe we might be getting DLC 2. I don't know. Maybe they might make new maps. That's something that I hope happens. So, guys, there's one thing I can't stress enough, though, is I'm praying that they don't add weapons in supply drops. Like, I know they just said that it's only going to be cosmetics. Well, we've heard that story before. Back in when Black Ops 3 was launching, they said it was only going to be cosmetics, and then look what happened. We have all these freaking guns and melee weapons. So hopefully, I'm praying, even though it probably might not happen, but hopefully no weapons go into supply drops, and then it's just going to be pissing off a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people are already pissed off because of supply drops in COD 4. You know, COD 4 never had supply drops, so a lot of people are pissed off about that. But anyways, guys, that is it for today. I know this has been a very long video, but we just had to go over everything. There was actually quite a bit of stuff that came into the game, so I just wanted to go over it and show you guys what came in if you guys were a bit confused of all the stuff that just happened to be in the game right now. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.